What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? It's a late edition. You know what I'm saying? Of this Big Cat podcast, and it's a late edition. But we just wanted to jump on here tonight for a special edition. You know what I'm saying? So before we get to what we about to get into, we gonna do how we normally do. I am your host, Portis, aka Mr. Squad in Your Face, and my co-host
Mo got it.
Mo,
Mo got it.
Mo Grizzle. So let's pay these bills real quick, man. Shout out to Drip U. Drip U, what's going on with y'all, man? Good people up there, man. If y'all need y'all some good outfits or something like that, man, go holler at Drip U. And we gotta give a shout out to the SG Way One Stop Shop. Y'all go up there and get your hair and your lashes did and get your taxes did, man. All in one stop shop, man. So go holler at them, man. Both located here in Columbus, Georgia. Um, so y'all, before we get into what we about to get into, real quick, if you are on my live, um, special show tonight. I'm only gonna be on my live for a couple seconds just to let y'all know. Jump off of my live, jump on to our Big Cap YouTube. Is Big Space Cap 2025 mass shooting in Akron, Ohio. Man, we finna get into that tonight. So y'all definitely jump on to my to our uh YouTube page for that tonight, man. That's why I jumped on here. The show was already starting, man. So um yeah, y'all jump on to Big Space Cap 2025 mass shooting Akron, Ohio, man. Jump on that. Um that's where we're gonna be at tonight. We're not on Maurice Hill's live. We're not gonna be on my live tonight. We're gonna be on straight YouTube tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, from my live, again, Big Space Cap 2025 mass shooting, um, mass shooting, Akron, Ohio. Jump on our YouTube. That's where we gonna be at, and we finna continue the show from there. Yo, I'm Portis, aka Mr. Squad in Your Face, my co-host.
Mo got it.
Man, we out of here from my page. Jump on YouTube, Big Space Cap 2025 mass shooting Akron, Ohio, man. Jump on there and check me out, man. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, y'all. So I just had to do that real quick to let everybody know that we're not going to be on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Facebook tonight. We straight coming from YouTube, man. So about to jump into this show tonight, man. Um, it's crazy, y'all. What happened up in my city, man, night before last. Boosie had a concert up in Akron, Ohio, man. It was a shooting that happened up there, man. Shout out to my little homie Corday. That's family right there, man. He just woke up out of his coma, man. He was one of the people that got you know, that had got shot. Um, that was going on up there, man. So shout out to my family up there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give a call to my sister here in a second, man. I know she gonna be surprised because this is all unexpected, but I got the news about the shooting at work the other day, man, when she called me and told me about it. So shout out to the city of Akron, Ohio, man. I'm praying for y'all, man. Y'all in my prayers, man. I'll be home Thursday, man. But as of right now, man, y'all in my prayers, man. The whole city, everybody in the city, man. I love y'all, man. Hold it down. Um, man, that's wild tonight, man. What's going on, Gotti? Holla at me, man.
What's going on? Trying to guide some of my people over this way
Yeah,
so they can check us out.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it's sad, man. I send my condolences out, to you and your family.
Mm,
And I just, just so much going on every day, and
mm,
what we got to start doing it as as um as people, we had to start taking accountable, and basically we're not we blame the music, we blame a lot of other things, we blame that um we're oppressed and things of that nature. But I think it's just a cop out. My opinion as being a black man, I think it's a cop out. I really do.
You think it's a cop out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like I say, I grew up during the time, rap gangster music was out then also just like it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were growing up, we took it as a story of people letting us know what was going on in their cities.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make us want to just go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Just get out there and just start
Right.
doing stuff. Yeah.
And my thing is it's just like with music. I'd have been to concerts and I have seen the same rappers that we go see. Even at my age, I still go to rap concerts.
Mm-hmm.
And I see, like, I've been in a concert where it's nothing but like whites, nothing but Mexicans and white. Oh,
What's
tell Miss
going
Lamb,
on, Miss
what's
Lemmy
happening?
Chops?
What's happening, Miss Lammy Chops? I have seen like so no, it's just nothing but white kids, white people, Mexicans, and no shootings, none of that. And they enjoying they enjoying our music. Other cultures enjoy our music. People all over the world listen to our music.
Yeah.
We the only ones that get the negative vibe off of our music. Why is that?
I'm about to make this surprise call to my sister, man. Let me see
Yeah,
if she'll pick up real quick. I'm trying to get her on the show real quick.
yeah,
See if she'll pick up. She can give us a little bit more input on what happened.
yeah. I just, I'm saying it happens a lot.
It does.
Like the little the, the rapper, the guy, what's his name, Lil Runny, and his little 5-year old daughter got killed.
She said she want to know the topic
Him-
tonight. Yeah, it's a mass shooting in Akron, Ohio. Well, not a mass shooting. It was a shooting
Doing a
in
Boosie
yeah,
concert,
during the Boosie
little Boosie concert, right? But that's just been my thing.
Yeah.
You know, for a minute, we like to say music is the blame for our culture. You know, with shootings and gangs and all that, and I just don't. I refuse to just blame it all on music. I refuse to blame it on the fact that we always saying that we're oppressed about
Well,
because I'm gonna let you, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna let you chime in.
oh, hold on, she's
She
calling
that
back.
okay?
Oh, Shorty at work. What's up, Shorty? What you doing, Shorty? Yo, well, I got you on the show tonight. Welcome to the Big Cat Podcast and while you at work, Shorty. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me put you on. Let me it's my sister. She at work, y'all.
What's that?
Oh,
Hey, how you doing? Hello, how you doing?
You said pull up and get some tacos. Yo, so look, I called you tonight because you know what I'm saying I got you on the show and I wanted to know more about the shooting. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the shooting. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, how is Corday doing? Okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was wild. I can't even believe he was in there. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I think I'm gonna try to go up there tomorrow to see him. Okay. Well, I'm rolling up. Is that okay? Yeah, you all right? You all right? You when I talked to you earlier and we were talking about it, you told me you said it was a east side west, it was an east side west side beef. West side. That's supposedly how it started. I guess this is all alleged as well. I haven't talked to anybody specifically, and I haven't talked to specific people they to like know what was going on for him in that moment. It's like who knows? He probably was on the other side and was like, "Shit, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I just know I got heat type shit." So he was actually involved in anything or not. I just heard from, other bars, I work at a bar, so bars be keeping in contact with shit. I'm in a group chat. Right. They just was giving us details as they received them. So okay. So further as we know right now, he was just the innocent bystander that got hit. As far as we know. Yeah. It's sad, man, what's going on up in the city, man. But prayers is going out, man. Like, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another going on up there, man. And it's and that's crazy because like my bouncer up here working out, he made a valid point. He was like, "That's so crazy because like motherfuckers who ain't never had guns got the gun now. Now this income tax, like everybody just got a gun now." Yeah. I'm like, damn, I didn't even think about that. But I'm like, I guess you can. It's so easy to go buy one now. Right. You don't have to have shit. You literally could be 18, go buy a gun. Okay. Yo, yeah, yeah, she making tacos, y'all. Y'all hear it? She making tacos. Taco Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, 12, right. Who's that? Oh man. Well, look, y'all. She kind of busy right now, so I'm a hold on. Hey, yeah, I see you got your little. Hey, I see you doing your 1-2s. Listen here, I'm gonna let you go because I see you got your big order that just came in. I'm gonna let you go, but oh, he ain't. He was like, "How much is the order?" I'm like, 12. He like, "I only want one." I'm like, "Oh, nigga, just $3." Oh, okay, all right, word then. Oh, well, anyway, um, so yeah, man, and you said it. Where was this at again? Look at these. Hey man, this man, shout out to Akron, man. Look at y'all, man. Y'all shout. I said, shout out to the city, man. Look at you, man. Hey, look at you doing your thing, man. That's yeah. For sure. Slayed by Baby. That's right. But yeah, so I just seen on Facebook, I just seen this thing where somebody posted this thing where all the homicides that's been going on lately up there. So how many homicides would you say since this year started? How many have you heard of since the year came in? Yeah. Since the year came in. Yeah. That's how bad it is, man. Akron's crime rate is so terrible right now, man. But like these yeah, definitely. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Motherfuckers can't find the location and pull up on you and just do some random. You know what I'm saying? Like right. Motherfuckers be live, actively dying because somebody can see where you're at. Right. All you niggas have to find me again. You gonna have to catch. You gonna have to see me
Just so concerned or just want motherfuckers to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I feel it, man. Like it is different, man. Like times really do change, and it's like from how we grew up to watching what they do now, it is different, man. So I guess it's just keeping up with the times, man, because we have to pay attention and we have to be on alert. We can't let we can't let none of what these new generation YNs doing, you know what I'm saying, go over our heads, man. Like we got to be on top of it because like they playing a whole new ball game, man. Like it's totally different than from like you said, than from what we was
Man,
doing.
shoot first and questions later. Shoot
Hey,
whoever the fuck in that bitch and then say sorry after you fucking killed the wrong motherfucker.
you
That
feel
shit
me?
is fucking stupid.
And that's what's going on right now in our city. I mean, not just our city. I mean, it's other
That
places,
shit is
you know.
everywhere, but
But
it's getting crazy here. Like
yeah,
it's getting to where it's like making local and damn national news because motherfuckers is dying so fucking often here, which is ridiculous.
yeah. Oh man, it's crazy, man. That's my city, man. That's where I'm from, man. East Akron, Ohio, man. Um, you said it happened down where was it in the valley?
No, it was like I don't know, like
What's the
it's
spot
a
now?
bar down there called the Status Age,
The
and it's
status eight.
so Paul Bishop,
Okay.
and that's where it was at. But Boosie came out and made a statement. And he said, "Shit, you know, he'll be back, and he ain't concerned that happened to him like at least 1 or 2 times a year."
So shout out to Boosie, man. You know, Akron ain't got nothing but love for you, man. You know, man, like I mean, I'm down here in Columbus, man, and you did your thing when you came down here at the Civic last summer, man. So shout out to you, man. But you know, thanks for not having no hard feelings to the city, man, because hey man, they definitely fuck with you, man, and they definitely support you, man. So, you know, shout out to Boosie, man. Um
Yeah, for sure.
um But yeah, man, this is just crazy, man. I'm so glad Corday woke up. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
Um,
Cause I was so fucking hurt.
man, when you called and gave me the
So hurt.
news, you know, I probably should have waited until I got off work, but I just
I
couldn't.
told him, I'm like, man, you need to just wait till you get off work, man.
I just couldn't, man. But you know, knowing that he up now and he good, thank God, man. Like for real, prayers do work, y'all. So everybody that
For
prayed
sure.
for Corday, man, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
You wanna know?
You
Huh?
know.
I'm just smoking, man.
Mm.
Alright.
But yeah, man. Um, sis, yo, look, we about to get into these comments and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um, we want to thank you for coming in. Yo, tell your coworkers and everything. We on YouTube tonight. Big Space Cap 2025, man. Mass shooting in Akron, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, check us out, man. We doing our thing tonight on strictly on YouTube tonight.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm about to look that shit up too.
All right.
What y'all got going on? My
Yep.
mommy already liked it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
Like and subscribe, man, and tell everybody in the city, man, we got love for them. I'll see y'all Thursday. Hey, Thursday morning, I'll be there, 8 o'clock. Monte,
My change. Oh, come on, we talking about the plan?
yeah, the
Oh,
skydiver.
okay. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of fucking with that. I ain't gonna lie. Swear to God. But
For
you know,
sure.
tell
Hey,
my nigga.
hey, I love you.
I love you too, man.
Hey, I'm out of here, man.
Y'all be good, man.
All
Y'all have a
right,
good show.
for
Gotta
sure.
go.
Yep. So y'all, to get back to it, like she was saying, man, in our city, it's Akron is really not that big. It's like the fifth biggest city in the state. You feel what I'm saying? But no, it's population wise. My bad. Population wise, it's the fifth biggest city. But our city was always big on the sides of towns. You know what I'm saying? Like east side, west side, north side, south side. Um, You know what I'm saying? So like that was big, and it was like, you know what I'm saying, as we got older, it started to die down because the OGs, they was locked up. A lot of them was, you know what I'm saying, passed away or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was locked up. Um, but it died down. But like she just said, with these new YNs, you know what I'm saying, coming out the gate, man, it's like, bruh, like they have no type of
Filters.
not just filters, but it's no type of consciousness of what you doing until you do it.
Right.
Because a lot of them do stuff, and then when they get hit with that time, they don't even understand what that time means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, with man, anything over 10, anything over 5
Right.
for a youngin.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
man, your life is just now beginning. Like, man, it's so crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But
Young people feel like between the ages of like 13 to maybe 24 or whatever, a lot of young people feel like they're
excuse me, bro,
untouchable.
excuse me.
They
They
feel
do.
like nothing bad can happen to them.
Yeah.
And like I say, like how come we just can't go to a Boosie concert and enjoy Boosie without somebody, bringing out a gun or something like that?
See, man, because it's about like with with black people, man. If everybody quit worrying about trying to be fresher than the next person, whose car better than the next person? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we gotta quit looking at our own people like that, man. Like I understand like how we grew up in the hood, how we have to be territorial about certain things where you get your money at.
Right.
Woo, woo, woo.
But let me ask you this right here. Do you think it's music fault? Because you can go
I ain't gonna say it's
because you
music
can
fault.
go to London,
You can go
you can go to
anywhere.
Germany, you can go to
Anywhere.
South Africa, you can go to Japan, you can go our artists, our musicians, our rappers,
Put it this way.
they go all over the world.
Put it this way. It's poverty everywhere, right?
Right,
It's a ghetto everywhere, right?
right.
So you gonna have somebody everywhere that's gonna be able to make somebody feel where they coming from.
But but I'm saying like a lot of people are starting to understand. Okay, I'm just gonna say Charleston White, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
He blames all the rappers. He says it's the rappers' fault. The reason why we're going through what we're going through,
Mm-hmm.
but you just can't blame the rappers. We have to blame society itself, social media. If you want to just blame the music, why not blame movies? All these action movies we see, why not blame all that? That's why I say it's us as a people. It's not we. That's not the solution. The reason why we're doing what we're doing. It's the way our culture was started.
So you need to so you saying we need a rebuild of our culture.
Like you just said earlier, you said only thing we worry about is material things.
We do.
Let me ask you this right here. Basically, the situation what we're about to start going through right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what's going on with this country right now.
Yes, sir.
So we're headed to a recession.
Mm-hmm.
So whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is it that we're headed to a recession? It's our fault.
Okay.
Like I say, everything that like as an individual, everything that I'm facing in my life right now,
mm-hmm.
I can't blame you. I can't blame Bo. I can't blame Tabitha. I can't blame y'all for my situations that I'm going through.
Right.
So, in other words, as a people, as a whole, we got to stop blaming other races or stop blaming them saying, oh, we're oppressed. We this. No, we're not. And I've been saying this for the longest. We're not oppressed. we oppress ourselves because the thing is we like to put the blame on every situation instead of just looking at us and saying, look, this is what we need to do. This is what, because how come our young people can't have a natural teenage, young adult life and just enjoy the way some of us did?
Because times have changed.
Time has changed because of us.
I mean, you got technology. You got, I mean, you got technology, man. Once technology hit the world, man, it changed.
What, like, but
Tech,
I mean, I understand the technology.
not
but
just technology though as well, but then you got these new laws coming in. You had all of this LGBTQ stuff. See, like man, like back when we was growing up, this is why these kids are different right now, man. Like, and I can tell you this, like growing up where I grew up at, and then coming down here and seeing how y'all raise y'all kids and how y'all like, cause see, like, look, back home, we don't do what's that?
bring your mic over a little bit so I can hear you.
Oh, back home, we don't do, or I'm, and I can't say we don't do it, but we do it, but we don't do it like y'all do it. But we don't do that. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Everywhere we go, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and there's no disrespect
No, I understand.
towards nobody, but
Right.
that's just not how we were. You know what I'm
How
saying?
y'all was raised, right?
how,
Right.
how most city folk are raised.
Because when I first moved to Kansas as a little kid, at 6 years old, I said yes, ma'am, and the lady told me no, we don't say yes, ma'am, yes, sir up here. So I know exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But down here
Right.
in the South, y'all big on that, and it's a
Right.
lot of respect with that. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's like kids down here are more mindful, more conscientious about the things that they do. So kids up north, I mean, not saying kids won't be kids, because kids gonna be kids no matter where they at. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just with the respect that's taught down here compared to being up in the city is totally different.
But
And that's why city kids are mainly doing a lot of this crazy stuff, like how they doing. Like, man, these kids trying to bring back the east side, west side beef. You know how long that shit been dead for, man? Up in our city.
don't get it twisted about here now. I mean, right now, everything is calm. I mean, but oh man, here in Columbus, Georgia, man, somebody was getting killed every other day.
Listen, I'm not trying to compare them like that.
No, I know what you're saying,
I'm
but I
just
was
saying
just
for
saying
this, like,
that's like your sister said earlier,
mm,
and she made a value point. It's everywhere,
it's everywhere.
right? It's in
everywhere.
cities, it's in the small towns. And see, like I say, I don't know how big Akron is. You said it's the fifth largest city, but
Population wise.
population wise, Columbus is the second largest city
It's our fault.
in the state of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the kids' house, kids are not age, and believe it or not, is our generation,
Right,
parents' fault, because we're still trying to be 20.
right.
The fact that some of us are still trying to be 20, we're not
We,
there.
we trying to be their friends,
Start be different, yeah.
Friends.
right?
So,
But that's why I say.
there's no big mamas no more. There's no.
But that's why I say. But no, it's more big mamas and stuff down here in the South.
What's left?
In the South, it's way more big mamas down here. See again up north, it ain't like that up north. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that like that. I mean, now,
I mean, you're right about that because I have brought friends here from different places, and we're more family oriented here in the South.
I mean,
like you said, we got the grandmama, we got the big mamas, we still got that. We're not like
you know what it is down here? Like black people, even white people, are preserved down
right,
here. Because yeah, it get cold down here, but y'all don't go through what we go through up north.
right.
So the big mamas are aging gracefully
here,
here.
right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like It's a total difference.
There ain't no more big mamas. My mama, them are the big mama nowadays. There ain't no big mamas either.
No, look,
We don't have it. Mama,
the old school big mamas, no, but it's still some OGs out here now. Don't get it twisted. There's still some OGs out here. There's some OGs out here still. But at the same time, though, I can say this confidently. There's more OG big mamas down here in the South right now in this day than it is up north.
down here, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Lamb said it's too many followers, not enough leaders.
You better say it.
Instead of being themselves, they want to live like a movie.
Everybody want to live like a movie.
And that's what I was saying. Like,
Keeping up with the Joneses. Or keeping up with the Lambs.
I mean, y'all hit it on the head right earlier about parents want to be still. We still want to be young. We still want to be in the club. We still want to.
Mhm.
We're not absolutely right.
It's not enough discipline.
That
There's not enough discipline and structure, and there's no type of foundation. If you don't have no foundation for yourself, you can't set no foundation for these kids.
so let me ask y'all this right here. Do y'all think the music is the problem?
No,
I'm saying, but is the music
I'm not going
is
to
the
blame it
music
on the
big
music.
influences?
I can't.
It's the whole.
You want to know
Okay.
what the music does? The music enhance because people don't listen to these kids. Like it's an outlet. The music is an outlet. You feel what I'm saying? Because like a lot of these kids, when they don't know how to ask for attention, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to come to you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They use other tools, and music plays a big part.
right.
So, like, if you listen and pay attention to what these kids is listening to, or what you know what I'm saying, if you pay attention to your kid, trust me, if your kid playing a lot of Boosie, you know your kid probably thinking about being in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Now, 9 times out of 10, they may not want to be in the street. They just like Boosie, but I'm just saying, you know where their mind could go because of what they listening to. You feel what I'm saying? It's just about paying attention because those signs are there. We just have to pay attention to what these kids are saying. A lot of these kids too, that's out here, that's bad, like not bad, or yeah, I can say bad or misguided or however y'all want to say it. A lot of these kids are in one parent homes, man.
That's a major issue.
You know
That's
what
a
I'm
major
saying?
issue. Also,
Yeah. They're in one parent homes, man. And you know what I'm saying? Again, there's no foundation for a structure to be built on.
why is it that we have so many one parent homes? Why do you think that?
Man, bro.
Miss Davis said music plays a big part. The children know more about the rap songs than do about trying to get an education, even the ones in third and fourth grade.
Because it's an outlet when your parents is see, this is another thing right here, y'all. This is the thing. When you got kids having kids, because think about it, y'all. We got kids having kids at 15 and 14, like it's a trend.
Not you might not believe this, but when I was like a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I saw more girls my age having babies than I see now. Like I literally be in the classroom with girls and they pregnant. Yeah.
Man, well,
I mean, I know it goes
you not
now.
in school now, but just
it-
like how we,
yeah.
man, cause like I know in my day,
Got comments pouring in. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
we got comments pouring in.
Yeah, big real. Maurice said, we first got to remember who we are and where we came from. That's IMB for life, be real.
What's happening, real?
What's going on, Real?
And then we got Deborah Davis.
What's up, Auntie Real?
And she said, the children do not respect their elders. We can't chastise our children.
For sure, that yeah.
Okay,
They took away us from doing that. too.
Okay,
We got one more.
Okay.
Then this is Lamb one. Go ahead, read it.
not just the music with the vision of the artist. They portray us to you.
That's it. Go ahead. Hold on, y'all. We're getting these comments together. They pouring in.
For sure, for sure. Thank y'all, man. Like and subscribe,
Thank y'all.
man.
Like,
Welcome to our YouTube page,
Thank
man. This
you.
is how we coming, man. Like and subscribe on our YouTube page, for sure.
She said we used to listen to real rappers in the 90s and 2000s, and we wasn't doing none of this type of stuff, and we wasn't fighting and shooting in the club. How was that for your generation?
Well, basically, it that was going on in our generation, fighting and shooting in the club. But the whole point, it goes back to what Rail said earlier. I think the main problem that we having with our young people,
Mm-hmm.
we don't
Was it real? Like
we don't know our real history.
Real got another one. Go ahead.
he said, gotta let them know what real and what they about music. That's what he's saying.
Right.
That's the truth.
They lying about
Right. And a lot of rappers do that. But see, that go like a lot of rappers do that. But you know, I'm saying like our people, we still learning who we are as a people. And that's a major problem. That see, if you don't know where you came from, a lot of times you don't know where you're going. You know, you gotta look where you the go to get to a specific area in your life. You gotta know what area you came from. Y'all get what I'm saying? You have to have that builds that's a destination,
Right.
So and our young people don't have that, because if you think about it nowadays, if you look at these kids, like I used to explain to my son, he was like, when kids lived in the projects back in the 80s and the 90s, they was in the projects. These kids nowadays that live in the so-called live in the projects, those are not real projects they live in now. No, man, those are nice apartments. Kids dress nice. I mean, kids are not like they were 30 and 35, 40 years ago.
Right.
I mean, but kids, they really don't realize that. If they were to just look and see how we grew up, they would think they was rich.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, poor kids even live good now.
Yeah.
You know, so they take everything for granted. You know, kids all about they are microwavable kids. They want
Microwavable. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
yeah, it's instant gratification. They want everything now.
Yeah.
But that goes back to I'm a parent who I give you what you want and leave me the hell alone. I'm that type of parent, I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type of parent, give me what you want to leave me alone. That's what a lot of
Facts.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's true, but you want to know something? No, man, we got to get back to the essence of, you know, like knowing our kids, man, like taking the time to sit down with these kids, knowing them, talking to them, really learning their interests. Because, like, yeah, man, like we done got caught up in, you know what I'm saying, buying these kids all these dang
That's the main problem.
PSIs, all this technology, man, to keep them out the way. And while we doing that, man, we losing them, y'all. Like, man, we really losing our kids.
40 years ago,
Mhm.
I think maybe the first pair of Jordans came out, right?
Mhm.
So just look how like the world has gotten so materialistic since then. And if you go way back before we became in slavery, like some black people was already here, no doubt. It's been
Mhm.
proven. There's a lot of black people was already here in the United States.
Mhm.
But you did have a few Africans that came over, you know, on ships. So the thing is, the Africans that came over got tricked through material items, and then the ones that was here got tricked with material items and tricked them into slavery. So we always been materialistic people. That's why we spend more money. Black people, we spend more money in this economy than any other race. every year we spend more cars, clothes, hair products. We spend more money than any other race. So we're materialistic, and that has a lot to do with it too.
What I said right here, right now, I ain't no grinding.
Said no grinding. So
Ain't no grinding.
Ain't no grinding.
ain't no grinding.
Yeah.
So and that too, that part right there too.
Yeah, because like the bottom line is they don't respect how they get what they get.
Right.
It's just basically it's yeah. You know what I'm saying? On demand, whatever they
Right.
ask for, we get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why a lot of kids are scamming and stuff now. They want to flash all the money, and they, our generation never went around with money all on your arm and shit.
Yeah, making
all
sleeves and money sleeves and
Like back
money
in the day,
phones and all of that.
like back in the day, we had encyclopedias. You had to go in there.
You had to,
A through got the receipt.
you had to,
Where the shit was.
right,
Yeah.
You put it in the book, they ain't gonna mess with it.
right,
Now it's on the phone. Like you buy one of these phones right now, both of y'all phone, all our phone. You can do everything in the world on your phone right now.
Cut TV on,
TV,
everything.
it's everything.
right.
And them kids got that the stuff that we used to go
In the palm of their hand.
the stuff we used to have to go that our parents used to hide from us. We stumble across looking in the drawer or something. They can go right to their phone and get to it like X-rated movies and stuff like that. You know, they got access to anything.
Right.
They know
Any and everything.
Any and everything. That's why I was reading Pamphlet one time. They took cursive writing out of school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they did.
way back.
They did.
They did. Yeah.
Like they're telling you to go to.
So my thing
to the
is,
phone.
with them taking cursive writing out though too, how can you sign your signature?
Because they're trying to take everything to digital.
Digital.
They're trying to get away from money. They're trying to go to they want everything digital right now. So
yeah.
Willie Lynch, that is by design. That's what IV for Life said. Well,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
facts, facts, real.
Hey, and like man, like again, like man, this whole podcast tonight, man, is about how these kids is out of control, man. Like the shooting that happened up there, you know what I'm saying, man, was very, very unnecessary, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, like Mo said, man, it used to be times where, the hardest hardcore rappers when NWA
Yeah.
used to come out, man. Like, I remember when they came out to Akron plenty of times, man. And
nothing happened.
It was nothing, man. Now, I mean, not saying that it wasn't gonna be nothing, but listen, man, y'all youngsters don't even know how to be gangsters, man. Like, y'all don't know how to keep it G when y'all step out. Like, man, when y'all step out, bro, y'all supposed to step out to be fly for the night and kick it and let people know that you somebody. You feel what I'm saying? And you somebody by how you dictate and carry yourself, man. And all y'all doing is just making yourself hot. And then wondering why y'all can't ride out here how y'all want to with the dark tinted windows on your cars. And then you wondering why these popos is just playing with y'all, man. Like just messing with y'all, man. Like y'all doing it to yourselves, bro.
Let me ask y'all this right here. Do y'all think there like is there a guideline? Well, I would say a guideline, but is there like certain situations off limits when it comes to like the young man and his daughter getting killed in Dallas?
Wait, say it.
Like, like just say, in some neighborhoods at certain times, in the in the gangster community, in the gang community, whatever. Like certain things, like if you with your mom or your sister or your little girl, your son, are you off limits for getting shot at? See, nowadays, nothing is off limits. They don't care if you with your mom, your dad, your little sister, your daughter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who if they shoot.
That's right. We gotta teach them to pay attention. Hey, you know what, man? You know what? not only do we have to teach them to pay attention, we have to also teach them patience, man. We have to also teach them that the right now ain't always the best thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody always wants something right now. You feel what I'm saying? We have to teach them patience, man. We have to teach them, you know what I'm saying, how to pay attention, how to have patience, and how to appreciate.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
And of course, we gotta teach each other that though, cause everybody want what everybody want. Everybody want what everybody else got. If somebody feel like, oh, I'm better than him, he don't deserve that. They want what they got. That as a whole, that shit trickle down to the kids.
That's right.
The kids see all that shit. So
That's right.
I'm really as an adult person, as a real dude, man, I'm not gonna blame none of this shit on the kids because all of us
That's us.
gotta look at
That's
it
right.
as a mirror.
That's right.
All of us in this room then said we got to do this or we got to dress like this or we got to do that. So that shit it's just the mentality of us as a people.
Yep.
Because that's what sells. If we're in the music business, if we want to sell records, we got to look this kind of way. We got to look that kind of way because that's the standard of what everybody want to see. So that start as the adults, and when the kids see it, so they I'm gonna take what he got. I'm better than him. He don't deserve that. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rob him. I'm gonna do this. So it trickle down because you don't see the other races doing as much of that as we do. We do it the most because all of us are in position. We don't know how to stick together. We all tear each other down.
That's right.
And then the kids start doing it, and then everybody just start doing it, and then the other people, the other races capitalize on it. They sell us the guns. They build the prisons. They do all this shit, the funeral homes. So they're gonna make all the money off all the ignorant shit we doing. So it really start with us. I mean, until we figure that shit out, then the kids will start doing what they doing. That's
Right.
how I feel.
And then I'm gonna say this too, as well. Big Dog said gangsters move in silence, bosses move in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what these young cats don't know. Yeah, gangsters do move in silence, but bosses move in silence because everybody want to be a boss. Well, if you a boss, it ain't everybody business to know you a boss. That's why bosses move in silence. You feel what I'm saying? Gangsters do what they do. Gangsters do what they do and they don't talk about it. But you never know who the boss is until you meet the boss. Bosses move in silence. Big Dog said, if I'm beefing with you, then it's you. That's it. And that's all. That's how we did it. We didn't beef with everybody. We just beefed with that person. If I got a beef with you and it's one-on-one, I'm coming to you. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't gangster, that's a coward.
So that ain't gangster, that's a coward. Yeah, I mean, these these kids nowadays don't have respect for adults. Period.
They don't.
They don't respect the OGs like the OGs supposed to lay the foundation,
but
so they can live by it.
They don't respect the adults because the adults are not giving them nothing to respect.
Yeah, true. It's in a lot of cases, right. I remember, man, growing up, and I knew guys that was in the streets that was just like real street guys. But when they got around like your grandmother, your mom, their whole mentality changed. Yes, ma'am. Do anything for your mom. They wouldn't say certain cuss words. We watch what we said, in front of adults. We weren't allowed to be in adults' conversations and stuff like that. It's like nowadays these kids they're like equal with us.
That's our fault because as parents,
you're right.
We push that narrative on them.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we you know what? Some of us tried to, but it's like your child would come to you as me being a single father, as me raising my son growing up. I try to raise him a certain way. He come to me, Dad, such. You know, it's like they trying to live like their friends.
Let me give you an example of some shit. Right? Say for instance, the R. Kelly situation.
Right.
R. Kelly had parents
Breaking their kids.
out
Right.
for money. All that was culture.
Right.
I can hear the parents telling them girls, you know who that is? That's R. Kelly, girl. That's that bump and grind. It's all about going back telling their family, I got R. Kelly. I got this. It's all about ego. It's all about I'm the man, I'm the woman, I'm this and that. But then at the end of the day, when the money stops, you know.
Oh yeah.
But they exploited the kid. They're just like it's just like a football player. Your kid might not want to go to pro.
Right.
You're gonna play football all your life. You're gonna do this. That same way with the gangster. You know, if you're a crip, you better not fuck with no blood. You know what I'm saying? So your whole life you growing up is
but that's my thing. I know guys that was GDs. I know guys that were Crips and Bloods. And believe it, like the guys I know don't want their kids in the games. They want their kid, you know, a real father wants his son to be better than him. Anybody that, even if you got a daughter, you want your kids to be better than you. I don't want I look at my son, I want him to be better than who I was as a man. I want him to accomplish more than what I have accomplished. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
and so like I said, I know some real GD and their son may go down that wrong path or whatever, but that's not what they really want.
Right.
A real street gangster don't want his son going through what he went through.
That's the real one. But the one who's still caught up in it, that's still running this shit. Like
how can you be 40, 50, 60 years old and still caught up out here in this shit?
I mean,
no education,
it's just like that, though. Yeah, it's like
no life, bro.
You still
That's all you know.
That's all you know. I mean,
A lot of people see, like, man, see, a lot of people get stuck in their environment. A lot of people don't get a chance to explore the world, bro, because their mind is trapped where it's trapped at.
right. I know
See, it's like this, you know, and this is in my city, bro. You know, like, man, you know, when I just came from Akron a couple weeks ago, like literally like a week and a half ago. My son just got sentenced to 10 to 12 years, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
Okay. Now this is in Akron, okay? Right where this Bootsy shooting this shit just happened.
Right.
Man, I just lost my whole train of thought,
No,
because that shit just hit me again. Like I just think about
No, I
thinking about my
think about your
kids.
son and shoot.
But it's man, these kids just don't understand, bro. Like, man,
Like
this shit get real,
right.
man.
See, you're a father.
Man.
You want what's best for your child.
Mm.
I mean, it's all of us in here are parents, and we all want our kids to be better than us. I want my son to be accomplished way more than what I don't care if I was the hardest GD, the hardest crip or whatever in the streets.
Yeah.
I still want my child. I mean, how can you, like, I go to prison, I'm a GD, and I see my son walking up in there. You know, in my mind, I'm like, damn, you know, I want my son here. I don't want him going through what I'm going through.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you want to see your son, you know, be a big time engineer, doctor, lawyer, actor. I'm gonna say rapper, NFL. I mean, anything that's he's progressing. He's moving up. You know, he's making a living. He's making a honorable living off a career. You know, you want to see your child with a great career where he can have
They're gonna do the one day.
right. Well, that too. I got stuck myself then.
But you see how you said,
Yeah.
you see how you said you want your child to have a great career.
Yeah.
That you can want that for them, but man, the internet.
They got to want it for themselves, right? I get that, but
listen though, the internet they can get on the internet, show they good, show they money, show they the best nigga in the world, and get a record deal, bro. They're gonna get them millions quick.
Image.
They show that more than they show what you saying. Like it's a lot of households showing what you showing, but even when they get to that point, when they get to the money, like you got NFL players that get to the money and they'll still crash out because that negative shit that show is overpowering everything, bro, in our culture. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro just said,
It overpower all that shit.
Bro just said that dollar bill and that dollar bill and that dollar bring power.
That's what I just said. Like I
That's
just said,
right.
you get in the NFL, that gonna even make you want to do this shit more because now you got the money. Now you can go to the hood. You can say, shit, I can drop this many off and that many off and did that, and the other. Or you can go to the school. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. And that shit overpower you being a good guy like LeBron going to buy schools and shit.
Yeah.
People consider LeBron lame because of that.
Man, like
you know what I'm saying?
my son.
Well, they consider people being lame because you smart in school.
Yeah, because you smart in school, but them same smart motherfuckers in school signing you to them.
That's right, big dog. He said, man, basically, bro just said like that. He just said that time real, ain't no guns in there, man. Like again, man, like I said, like it's so crazy, bro, because just like what he said, a lot of these kids that's a menace out here in these streets. They only a menace because they got a gun. And it's like, man, when you gotta go sit down with these other grown men that use their hands. See, like, man, like I told my son the same thing, bro. Like, I mean, I'm glad he got his mind right before he went up, as this time went on. You know what I'm saying? But, like going up in there now, like, like you're gonna have to do the next couple years up in this mug, man. Like you gotta be a grown man, bro. Like going up against, grown men, and my son only 21.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you feel me? Like the only thing, like I don't beat myself up because as a parent, I know what I did for my child. You feel me? Trying to steer my son in the right way. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I think where I failed my son at, man, is just not being there enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just being. I don't blame myself for my son's decisions. I just blame myself. I just look at myself as a parent and say, you know what? You know how we always tell them, think that extra second, or you know what I'm saying? I could have took that extra step and been there for that extra moment or whatever the case may be. But I don't kick myself in the butt for the decisions that he made because he's grown. You feel what I'm saying? I can accept that. I just as a parent, that's my child, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's,
Right. I mean, and like I said, I can't imagine, going through that because I'm not going through that. So, like I said, I know
my auntie just said, my bad, go ahead, bro.
I know you're going through a lot. I know I can't imagine that, That's why I say, it's like we just have to come up with, a better solution of like, I think what kept a lot of, when we was talking about the North and the South, and I say the South, like the South is more family oriented than the North.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at one time here in the 70s and the 80s, it was more of a community thing. You get what I'm saying? It was like everybody looked out
for each other.
It's like if I was over Bo house, Bo mom can tear my butt up if I get out of line.
Yeah.
And my mom ain't gonna say nothing, then I'm gonna go home and get tore up again.
Yeah.
But see, nowadays, it's not like that. It's like, oh, I know you ain't put your hands on my child. Like if I know it's an upstanding parent and they're in the community, I know how they are, and they chastise my child, I'm not gonna get upset. I'll be like, what you do? You know,
Right.
you know,
But I feel what you said. But see, that was then. But see, now everything viral.
yeah,
Even if you have a conversation with a parent, their phone coming out.
You're right.
Yeah.
Phone coming out anytime somebody sees somebody.
Because everybody trying to
Yeah.
go viral, like
Hell
you
yeah.
said.
Everybody trying to go viral.
Right.
That's gonna be. I don't know, man.
Auntie said they had a show. 100 big dog. Auntie just said they had a show. They had a show the other night, and a friend of mine's nephew got shot, and he was nothing but an innocent standard. He was an innocent bystander watching the show. And he's in the hospital fighting for his life. It's so sad. She said he was a twin and he lost his twin to gun violence a few years ago.
Mm.
That's sad. And thank you, big dog. I appreciate it, man. For sure.
Hey, can I say something one more time? Man?
What's up, big dog?
But think about this shit, man. Like I said with the gun.
Mm.
Okay, if they going to the show, what the fuck they see on the video?
Yeah,
What's advertised on the video?
Guns.
So if they see guns on the video, what they gonna say? When I get to the show, I gotta take my guns. That's what I'm saying. That shit starts from up. They're pushing that shit. Back in the day, you had songs like Stetson Sonic.
Yeah.
And Queen Latifah, all them Unity and all that shit, Black Power, and that shit lame to these people. You can't make no shit like that. No
but you right, but you know what killed that? You know what killed that? Getting the music. See, I remember, like, I'm a little bit older than y'all, so I remember that what was going on at that time. It was like, you know, you had, when I was a kid, you had like Two Live Crew,
right.
you had the West Coast rappers that were doing their thing, but at one time they wouldn't play a down south artist in New York, not on the radio, not in the clubs, or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So when West Coast start, you know, doing their thing, and they start trying to get their music played in New York, and so what it was, the West Coast will start making more money than the New York rappers. You know, even though we was buying their records down here in the South, but when we heard the West Coast, we kind of familiar with that. Mm-hmm. So they start selling more. So what it was more of a hate thing when it came to like selling music. So what it was, that gangster music was making so much money, they said the hell with the positive rap and all that, it started being about this right here. So that gangster music slowly but surely started knocking that with like you said, Poor Righteous Teachers, all those groups knocked them out. I'm talking about knocked them out because it was about this right here. It was about money. And see, like I say, it would have never went anywhere if this is just my opinion. If New York would embrace everybody the way it's going now, mm-hmm. this stuff would have never happened.
Right, but they actually rapping what they actually rapping what they actually doing, not what they did.
I mean, well, New York was had the gangsters and stuff too, but they were rapping about that. They kept it on the low, which was a good thing.
The story was selling more than the song.
Right.
Like the jail time selling more than the
song. Yeah. That's now, right.
Like, what the first thing they're gonna say? You ain't got no motion. Oh, that nigga ain't doing that.
Yeah,
What the fuck you worry about what that nigga doing anyway though? But see,
right.
That's the standard of that.
Right.
Yeah. You ain't doing that. Like I said earlier, everybody want what everybody else got. Everybody want to be on top.
Yeah.
We ain't sticking together.
It was just a conception of how it started.
Just like when Beyonce first tried to get in that country shit, them motherfuckers band together like hell no.
Right.
I don't give a damn how good you selling.
But she still with number one.
She still with number one, but I'm saying we ain't got no unity like that. How many black gas stations you see? How many black grocery stores?
Because
everybody want to be better than the net man.
right.
Yeah.
And everybody don't want to follow suit. I rock parallel with people. I don't. If I feel like you think you're better than me, man, you can't rock.
And then
You'll never be. I'll never be better than you.
And what make it worse is our so-called fake black leaders, so-called pro-black people out here giving our people the wrong message.
But they want the money too.
So, but you're supposed to be pro-black.
Right, but it's the same thing.
But you out here feeding our people the wrong information.
Right. That's just like when George Floyd died. They did the Black Power, Black
Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Took all that money and bought mansions and cars and shit.
Right.
What the fuck do that got to show? Why, even with the church, why your church gotta have a fucking helicopter, man? Like, no disrespect, but why you gotta have a helicopter?
No, you right.
In a BMW and
A helicopter.
Yeah, I know churches got helicopter land on top of
That ain't got nothing to do with God.
That making these motherfucking dickies making $300,000.
That ain't got nothing to do with
like
what.
I'm saying it's the
No, I'm saying you're absolutely right.
It's the money.
Right.
I took it down. Even what they're rapping about what they think, what the culture is, what they seeing. It's the money.
Right.
All of us do this shit. Me, you, everybody. If anybody here say they don't do this shit right now, you lying. All us do this shit. All us want to be the freshest nigga in the club.
Right.
Why all us can't be one of the freshest niggas in the club?
Right.
You hear me?
Everybody want to be
the freshest.
You hear me?
I'm killing these niggas. I done said it.
I done did it.
Yeah.
I did it. I'm guilty.
All I feel like we can take.
I'm guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I feel like we the pimpers nigga. All I feel like
right.
The white folks
no, right. Because it's just a mentality we have. Right. That's why we destroy our black women. You know, we got that mindset. I'm a F all I can. You know, I'm the man. You know, which is not to be honest, that's not a great mentality to have.
Well, that's what we all do that because I don't know, man. We all ain't nobody never had, man. We from a culture that always seen we was nothing. They just come take our lives out the, the sleep.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, you a black man. You just gotta watch that.
But why not develop a state of mind to break the cycle? Because people break the cycle in their family all the time. Like if my daddy was an alcoholic, oh man, I ain't gonna be like my dad. I ain't gonna be no alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? If my dad did drugs, you can put in your mind
that you ain't gonna do.
You gonna do it. I know kids that's way younger than us. They had fathers that didn't take care of them. But guess what them kids tell me? What? Hey coach. Now they 20-some years old now. Hey coach, I got my baby, I'm taking care of my baby, just right. I'd be so proud to see it because they breaking the cycle. I remember when they was kids, their dad didn't even come to a football game, they better known practice. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you see them out with their kids, their little bitty kids now, you be so proud, like they breaking the cycle.
Broke the cycle, right?
So that's what I'm saying. Why can't we just break the cycle as a people? Why we got to still keep dwelling on what happened back in the day? Because that shit's over with.
Because man, everybody's mentality ain't the same. You have to understand, like, yeah, it's a blessing to see a lot of these young black males nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Then stepped up. If they got kids, they are active in their kids' life.
Right.
And this is like the last 20 years, we can say that I can say starting with my generation, if I can say that, us 80s babies, you feel what I'm saying? I can say that we started that trend on being in our kids' lives. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like we started that. Like coming back, having a family, or even if you're not with the baby mama, you know what I'm saying? But you active.
But you active in your child's life, right?
You feel what I'm saying?
That comes from not one see, and I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said. Like at a time when you're growing up, and your dad wasn't there, and you know how it feel. You know how it feel that if your dad wasn't taught you how to tie a tie,
That's right.
went out there and played catch with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's little sentimental things that your dad, you want to do with your dad.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it didn't get it wasn't like that.
Absolutely.
So when you get a chance to get your child,
you make sure
you gonna make sure you do all those things
yeah,
that your dad didn't do for you.
yeah,
And that's why I say, as individuals, as black men, we can break the cycle, but we got to learn. It's so much materialistic things. Everybody trying to outdo each other. We have to learn how to break the cycle as a people.
Okay, but we gotta learn though, bro. I get that as a people, but this is the most 100th thing. You know what I'm saying? If I may say so, because I'm just shooting my opinion. But as an individual, as a black man, you know what I'm saying? As an individual, I have to know myself. I have to know who I am.
Think about what you just said. Now you have to know yourself, right?
But
you're absolutely right.
You feel me? Like as an individual, before I can teach my kids or anybody else anything about anything, I gotta know who I am. And to second that, I have to accept who I am.
Right.
Good, bad, and all. And then move forward with that. And then, because if you can't be real with yourself, you can't be real with nobody else, especially your kids.
Right.
Because they can tell when you being phony. They can tell when something wrong.
But a lot of times the love that we have for our kids, we're not gonna be phony with them.
Right.
Because
right.
We don't want them to feel a certain way.
But you don't want to disappoint them neither.
And you don't want just like growing up, you don't want to disappoint your mom. Like a lot of guys grew up with single moms.
Yeah.
So when you get in trouble, you go downtown.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that come in your head, you be like, damn, man, my mom gonna be upset, man. You don't want to embarrass your mom. You don't want your mom, you don't want people saying, oh, that's Susie's son. That's my mom's name.
Mm-hmm.
That's her son. Or that's such and such son. It's like you don't want to embarrass. I always didn't want to embarrass my mom. So I did my best to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
I didn't want to embarrass my parents. My dad wasn't there like that, but I didn't want to even embarrass him. I didn't even want to embarrass his name.
Yeah.
Last name, So it's like I had a reason not to want to, do some stupid,
because you was conscious,
right?
You was conscientious about the things that you do. And again, I can go back and say this again, man. Like a lot of these kids are not conscientious about the things they do until they do it, and then the consequences has to be, put out to them for what they done did. You feel what I'm saying? Then they want to try to get mindful about what they did. You know what I'm saying? Because and not just the kids. Man, we all are guilty of that here or there. You know what I'm saying? A point in time in our life. But I can say this. I can honestly say this to y'all. I sit here, tonight with a heavy heart, man, for my city, because for one, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man, because we know better. You know what I'm saying? We definitely know better, man.
I know, we talk about Akron, but as a nation.
Yeah, as a
nation, we should be embarrassed.
Because we know better.
Because it is going on in every city. It didn't happen all over. It's just like a bigger name what brought the news out with Akron, because Boosie was there. Boosie was there. He, they gonna follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that go on, it's got something to do with Boosie. It's gonna pop up, and which is not fair to him, because you know, this he just trying to entertain. Well, he's trying to work.
I get it.
He's out doing concerts. He's out working. That's his um that's his job. That's his career. He that's all he doing. So like I say, as a people, like my thing is why we just can't. And I know this asking for too much. How come we just can't go out to a concert? I don't care if it's Kodak Black. I don't care who it is. Why can't we go out to a concert and sit back and enjoy it? Yeah, they may be talking about guns or whatever, this and that, whatever they're talking about.
Because we can't.
But why can't I just enjoy that as entertainment, as an art form, instead of that's the life that I want to live? If I can go to a movie and enjoy a movie full of shooting and killing, how come I can't enjoy the music, the art form of the music?
Because when it's promoted to everybody. Just like you said earlier, it promotes to the east side, it promotes to the west side.
But it do the same thing with movies.
But movies, ain't nobody going to sit down and look at no movies. You got to sit down.
Right. Or just say if it's on Netflix or whatever, you know, movies popping up every day.
It don't make you pop. Music got frequency with it, man. When you make beats with frequency, it go through their brain and shit, and it's catchy. If you say kill that nigga fast, kill that nigga fast, kill that nigga fast, and you say that 9 times, you gonna hear a little baby saying kill that nigga. Look at Sex Red. You got Sex Red got a little baby saying. But they pussy hole brown and booty hole brown, whatever they're saying.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that as soon as you said Sex Red. Pound town.
Yeah, downtown, so they like the repetitive, they go boop, boop in your head every day.
Pound town.
Radio. The
Pound town.
Song was Pound Town, bro.
Oh, excuse me.
Out of all the rappers.
All right, Bell. Stay right there, Bell.
What's up, Be Easy?
They put it in their head. And what they gonna see?
Pound town.
If me, you, or Porter, what time we get on that line right now? If I got a dirty shirt on, Scott or one of them girls gonna get on that. Boom, no with a dirty shirt. If I got
Scott.
my ego go down, and now every time I get on that screen, I got to go pay $85 for me a fire shirt because them girls said I got a dirty shirt. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I ain't using it. I'm just using that as an example.
No, that's
like the
yeah.
That's how they sell that shit to
right.
Put that shit in our face. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't. Like I said, like I love you because their daddy had that business
and gave it to them.
They gave it to them,
and that's the way, you know.
Right.
Residuals. Generation of wealth.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
So
they ain't got time to be in the street. Them boy got to order clothes. Like they said, they got
right.
They got to keep up with the
stuff. And that's how we all should be thinking. Yeah, like, you know, generational wealth.
Generational wealth, yeah.
Leaving our kids something behind. So they can leave their kids something behind.
Because you know what, man? Ownership is everything. That's what we fail to realize about life, man. Like when we, you know what I'm saying, while we here on this earth, man, we live to have certain things, man, but we forget like ownership, dog. When you own something, you got something to live for.
Right.
Because you got to maintain that. Now don't get me wrong. Yeah, you still do have to maintain even if you renting or whatever, but it's different when you own your own home. Like think about it, you know what I'm saying? Once you buy your own home, right? Mm-hmm. You got to make sure if that hot water tank go out,
right,
you got to go buy that new hot water. You yourself, because you're a homeowner, right?
Right. So
now you got to go buy that. Okay, perfect example for you. You a homeowner, right?
Right.
You had to replace that toilet, right?
Right.
Okay, there. You know what I'm saying? Not the landlord. You is the landlord, right?
Well, my family's the landlord.
Well, man, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Basically, right. What I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But you yourself had to do the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. That's my point. So it's like, but you know, like when you know that you have something to take care of. You feel me?
Mhm.
Your mind can't be in every other place.
Right.
Your mind gonna be on what it has to take care of, and that's what we don't teach these kids, man. That's why I say again, ownership is everything. Because when you own something, your mind is on what you own and
Mhm.
how to keep it up. You
Mhm.
feel what I'm saying? But
That's
we
like, I
but we
mean,
don't
that's
teach
like,
these kids that no more, y'all. And I'm sorry. Let me grab this. Let
that's
me
just
grab
like
this.
me, like a Christian. I speak on real shit because I actually help people. I put both of these people right here to tell you. My cousin, I had him since he was 18 years old up to now. He got out of jail. I put him all on everything. This how this podcast shit get started.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I put people on, bro. Like I help people, so I am the way I am because people take advantage of the help you give them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't needed no help since I was 16 years old, bro. From nobody, from nothing, from like, you know what I'm saying? And I had a cousin before that. My reason tell you, we put them on. I built them up, got them jobs and shit. Guess where they at now? In jail. You know what I'm saying? This like 2-3 months ago, like.
Right.
So you could be grown, you could be young. It's that pain, man.
You gotta want to help
You
yourself.
gotta want to help themselves, and a lot of, like I said, and I stand on this. A lot of people feel like they should be in other people's position as black people. I don't care if you're a politician, like Obama. Obama was the president. Other politicians, man, I should have been president. They even in the dope game, they even in the whatever kind of
Yeah.
game you in.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shit get always that, and this shit ain't gonna never work. And the reason why it ain't gonna never, it will work if we realize that we will have power if we put that shit together. But long as they put that divide and
You,
conquer shit in our face, we'll never put that shit
you know
together.
what, Bo?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something else. This is the bottom line, bro. I'm gonna sum it up with this one. People are not satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Like before you can, if I'm saying this correctly, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, correct me if I'm wrong. But before you can elevate in life, you have to be satisfied with what you got and understand that you can get more.
Right.
But you have to be satisfied with what you got, not looking to your left and seeing what he got,
He
or
got
looking to
what
your right
exactly.
and seeing what he got. You have to be satisfied with what. That's why, again, I said you have to be satisfied with yourself. You have to be comfortable with who you are. Know who you are.
But you know what the key to that of being satisfied with yourself?
Mhm.
See, me as a, I had to learn this. I matter of fact, I just learned this not too long ago.
Mhm.
To to be satisfied with myself, I can't look at I can't look at you.
Hey, bro,
I can't look at Bo. Guess what I gotta do? I gotta look straight ahead.
straight ahead, tunnel vision,
Like I can't even
tunnel vision.
look at what you got going on. I can't look at what Bo got going on. I gotta look straight ahead and look at my destination where I need to get.
You can't win. You can't win the game if you don't know how to play it.
And you can't move the goalposts in the game.
There it
See,
is.
That situation go for every fucking situation, bro. That do you think gangsters really think, or so-called gangsters, the players, the pimps, and all that, do you think they happy with what they want to be in?
No.
So why, like, say for instance, like me myself, if I'm out here and I got 2 or 3 women, I'm not happy with where I'm at. Because if I call myself in a relationship, I'll be happy in that relationship.
Right.
So that shit break down, like, that shit break down to all forms of life.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. All of us in this room is like that right now in some form of fashion. So you can't, like, point that shit at one particular thing. Ain't nobody in this motherfucking room satisfied with themselves if they ever said they was a player, pimp, gangster, thug, dope boy. None of that shit. None of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be. Cause you got how you can be satisfied and you gotta look over your shoulder, you gotta sneak and do shit.
Right.
You
Right.
gotta break the law. If you gotta sneak, I gotta be backdoor Jody. If you gotta rob the bank, like how can you
I hate me
how can
laugh,
you be
Bo.
satisfied with it? If you satisfied
Right.
with that, you motherfucking insane, bro.
Yeah.
Bro said-
You right.
All of us done went through that shit in
Right.
form of fashion.
And
That's
like
right. Bro said, preach, Bo Reefer.
You know what I'm saying? That shit real tough because, but see, a lot of us ain't gonna. Me myself, I move the goalpost because one thing about life and one thing about situation, truth hurt. So a motherfucker feel attacked. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga say something to me, if I feel like A nigga talking to me, man. That nigga might be talking about me, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking about you if you said that, you know what I'm saying? Because I say that shit is just like that. All of us, everybody in the world fucked up, man. Black people, white people, all this shit fucked up. So until the white people got it more together than the black people do, because if the white people had it all together, you want to have Democratic and Republican. So they ain't even got it all the way together. So ain't nobody got it all the way together yet.
Mhm.
So basically, whatever you believe in spiritually, you need to connect to that because all this shit out here is a facade, bro. It's smoke and mirror. The whole thing.
Definitely smoking mirrors,
Everybody around
G.
here talking about $5,000.
They can forget that.
Man, come on, bro. Even how far that gonna go?
Not far.
Shit to the mall, it gonna go right back into the circulation.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. See, because this is where people and these income taxes and all, you know, like, man, we done really got off topic, but we gonna get back on topic. You know what I'm saying with this, but you know, like people don't know how to. Again, this is and then again, this is where most of these adults are going wrong with these kids and how we doing stuff. But like we get even if, okay, so let's say Trump do give us that
It
5,000.
ain't gonna happen.
I mean, listen, let's just say he do give us that $5,000, right?
Right.
How many families that got these young kids are going to take that money and put it in a bank and just add to it instead of go spending it? How many of them? How many do you think is going to do that?
Not too many, but I'm gonna say this right here, and I'm gonna get back on subject. Let me just say this right here. I just want to say this to some of the people out there. If you just say you had a job, you making $90,000 a year, right?
All right.
So you done lost your job.
All right.
You've been working at your job for 20 years.
All right.
You're making $90,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
You lose your job. You get a $5,000 stimulus check. What can that $5,000 stimulus check do for you? And you done lost your job. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
But here's the thing, though.
So when people say Trump gonna give us $5,000, $5,000 is not gonna do nothing for nobody.
Listen, wait, I beg to differ. Now, if you were saying that and you were speaking for the rich class, you're absolutely right. $90,000, you're
if
blue
you lost
collar.
your job.
Hold on, listen. You blue collar, $90,000. You know what I'm saying? $5,000, nigga. You gonna wipe your ass with that. You feel what I'm saying? But now, let's say you bring it to the level under the blue collar people, and you giving these people $5,000. That's gonna do something for them.
And not if they lost their job, they just catch a little bill.
But look, that's what.
That's what Maurice is trying to say. There's no money to put away.
Right.
What you're trying to say,
I get that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is but it's different. It's different for the different classes of people.
That's if you're a lower class, you can't put nothing up.
Why can't you?
If you
They do it all the time. Black people do it all the time. They always put money
I'm talking
up.
about the people who lost their job.
I'm saying if you lost your job, listen.
What
man,
if you lost your job? You taking that $5,000?
you gonna stretch that mug.
You gonna
stretch it.
Catch up your bills.
You're going to stretch it. You're going to
If
put down
enough
on.
to catch up your bill, and it might not even be enough.
But that's what I'm saying. You're going to stretch it. You're not going to pay off. Listen, what I'm saying is this, y'all. Every black household done been through this before. You're not going to pay off the bill. You're going to pay on the bill. Like I said, you're going to make that money stretch. That's why I say for different classes of people, it's different because you know what that money has to be there for. You feel what I'm saying? So like if you a blue collar or up $5,000 ain't nothing to you.
Let me show you something.
But if you in the underclass class, bro, think about how many people right now waiting on. Think about how many people right now. All right, let's be realistic. People right now waiting on that income tax check right now.
Right.
Lower class people,
right,
bro.
But they working. Some of them working.
Some of them ain't working at all.
But see that
A lot of them ain't working at all. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because they done got that income tax check.
Well, how,
But the ones that
man, you know, some people, I know some people get $9,000-$10,000 spend that shit in 2 weeks.
I'm not saying that, but some
Excuse my language on YouTube.
can get that much money and maintain it and stretch it.
Some people, but if you got a, let me show you something.
Might do that.
Okay, but listen.
Okay, let's add some bills up. Everybody here, let me show you something. If you got,
You're not finna pay off the bill.
if you got a $1,300 house note,
Mm-hmm.
a $500 car note,
Mm-hmm.
another $300 insurance,
Mm-hmm.
and you got $400 a month for light bills, water, all that. Come on, dog. $5,000 is not gonna go nowhere.
And listen, in the hood, bro.
In what hood? It's $5,000.
Yeah, $5,000. Because think about it right here, bro. Listen, even if you listen, it's been proven. It's been proven. If you can make a welfare check last a whole entire month, you can make an income tax check at least last 2 to 3 months.
We talk about 35 years ago, 30 years ago. But right now,
They
nowadays,
doing that even worse right now. Come on now.
Nowadays,
Come on now.
Nowadays, hey,
I mean, nowadays, yeah, man. But I mean, I get what you're saying. But at the same time, though,
but
lower class people looking at that 5,000 like
I'm
they
not.
hit the jackpot.
I'm not bragging.
Come on with it. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not bragging.
That's
You
what I'm
ask you.
saying.
You can ask Rail. You can ask Bo. We in our day, we done went in the club and spent $5,000 in one night.
Yeah, but that's
Have
what
we
I'm
both?
saying. No, you was in a different tax bracket. That's what I'm saying. If you're in a different tax bracket, you can say that. $5,000 ain't nothing when you
And this was
when you seeing it.
20 years ago.
Okay,
What y'all both saying is right. In reality, $5,000 is not. It seems like a lot. And like I said, in me personally, I'm like hell yeah.
I mean,
Hell
I'm not saying.
It don't help.
No, I'm not saying $5,000 no money. If I get $5,000 right now, of course I'm gonna catch up every damn bill I can.
That's it. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, if I am a person that's been working on my job for 21 years,
Mhm.
working for the IRS, working for the Social Security Office, working in the government position, and I lose my job,
Mhm.
$5,000 like giving me $5 right now.
That's what I said. Because look
It's
at what
nothing.
tax bracket you're in. You are used to spending $5,000 in one day. That's because that tax bracket that you're in makes you look at money a whole different way. So I get what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong at all.
I look at it the same way he does.
Real said, Port is right. You might have to think stuff, bro. But he said you might have to think stuff, bro. Right.
If you live in a
Everybody ain't getting paid, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, when you in that tax bracket mode, what you saying is correct. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying look at it in a different perspective, as in the tax bracket of people. Now, remember, it used to be 3 different types of people, right? Three different classes. Rich, middle class,
and poor.
You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you're middle class and you're rich, $5,000 ain't shit because you run through $5,000. $5,000.
I get that part, but I'm talking about.
Let's just okay, hold on. Let's just say, okay, so boom. Let's just say you got a let's just say you in a poor category and you didn't have a job at McDonald's for let's say 10 years, okay? And you done stacked up what, like $15,000,
Right.
okay? And then you wind up losing your job. You saying that if Trump gave out $5,000 to a person that's been working at Mickey D's or wherever I just said for all that time, so
in reality, it helps, but it doesn't give you a
it's not. It
helps you
it's
to maintain.
if you don't lay, if you don't
that's a
fire,
boost though, right?
but no,
If it's helping you to maintain
What I'm
because you're
saying-
not falling back,
no,
you're not falling in the hole.
No, what I'm saying is, you making $90,000 a year.
That's
They
all.
done fired you. Then turn around and give you $5,000 for a stimulus check. Is that gonna help you?
He's doing.
No, it's not.
That's what he's doing to a lot of people.
That's
A lot of people.
really that's
I get it, Mo, because like you not wrong about what you saying. What you saying makes perfect sense. $5,000 to a person that make $90,000 a year ain't nothing. I get that. That's true. That is 110% true. But
somebody like me, if I get $5,000,
you gonna look at that money a little bit different.
right? Because
You gonna cherish it a little bit different.
Because number one, thank God I'm still working.
Right,
So that $5,000 will help me
right. You gonna cherish
stick
it a
my head
little bit.
above water a little bit to keep my bills paid.
So you can't just say that $5,000 you can just wipe your ass with it. You can't
No,
say that.
but what I'm saying is if I didn't have a job, $5,000 wouldn't be shit. It just help me out for that 1 month or whatever, and I got to think about how I'm gonna live the next month.
Okay, I got you.
Like I said, I mean I didn't want to get into this.
No,
I was trying to stay away from it.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm looking at it like I said, when you say that amount of money, even though it's not shit, like you said, to it, like if you had a job and you're making $90,000 a year,
right?
Don't get me wrong, you are absolutely $5,000 ain't shit. That's probably your kids' tuition money for their school or whatever. You run through that like that, you don't even miss that. You feel me? But that's because you're making that type of money. I'm saying $5,000 is still $5,000. You know what I'm saying? You go to somebody who make what, 19,000 a year. They gonna notice that 5,000.
I mean, of course, like a kid, that got a little part-time job or whatever.
Even down to an adult.
Yeah, that $5,000 is good for somebody that don't have no bills. $5,000 is if I'm a kid and I live with my parents and I get $5,000. Oh, of course, I need to use my brain. Look, I'm gonna take some of this money, try to find some type of investment I can invest in, so I can have someone down the line. But what I'm saying is a person that has bills, I'm talking about real bills.
Right.
$5,000 is nothing.
Brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Big Dog said, yes, it is. Yes, it is. He said $5,000 is something.
If I got, okay, I'm gonna ask. Let me ask. If I got $5,000, yes, of course, $5,000 will help me pay off some bills.
Mm-hmm.
If you got credit cards, if you got loans, whatever you got going on, that $5,000 probably pay one of those bills off.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a credit card. If you got a $30,000 credit card bill, $5,000 is nothing.
$5,000 is $5,000. That means I can drop $5,000 and that credit card bill go from being $30,000 to $25,000. That's still $5,000.
Have you ever?
Hey, Big Dog said you wrong on that one, Coach.
You ever, whether your old jacket or whatever, it could be a jacket or something, or your old pants you put on, and you find $5.
Yeah.
We just fuck.
Yeah.
And it was $5.
But I get what y'all saying. No, I get what y'all saying. But what I'm saying is, here's my point.
Mm-hmm.
What's the use of giving me a $5,000 stimulus check? We done fucking fired me.
Yeah. Now all the people who get that stuff too.
I get that.
Part, yeah.
But guess what? That $5,000 gonna be.
Cool.
But guess what that $5,000 gonna be? It's gonna be $5,000 more than what you didn't have.
No, when I'm making $11,000 a month. No, I'm saying some of those people are making 11 grand a month.
He said first 90,000 ain't shit. That's what that's my point. That's why I categorized it, because like I said, when you saying it the way Mo's saying it, you making $90,000 a year and all of that, man, you are absolute $5,000 ain't nothing
Right.
when you making $90,000 a year.
But okay, let's use us as an example. Everybody in here. Okay, yes. If Bo get $5,000 tomorrow, yes. First thing Bo gonna do, he gonna pay off some. He gonna catch up on some bills. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be tricked. Cause I'm gonna think about what you said first. Then you get the first thing I said, oh, that's some free money. I use this to get to see that would go.
But so much going on now, you ain't gonna think like that.
Hey, Bo, but let me ask you
You
this
still
right
think
here,
like that?
Hey, Bo, let me ask
I
you
know.
this.
Go ahead.
Hey, Bo, look, one question. This is my only question I'm gonna ask. Okay? Out of the three tax brackets, right? Which tax bracket do you fall in?
Well,
And if you want to keep it personal, say personal.
I got 3 businesses.
Okay.
So 2 years ago, I was in West bracket, but I do see the difference in the new bracket that I'm in.
Uh-huh.
It's a big difference because I mean, it's kind of, you get kind of more in the new bracket.
Okay, so what's $5,000 to you now that you in the tax bracket that you in?
Like I said, I'm looking at free money. Like he said, I'm be like, shit, well, hell yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm looking, like, I agree with Maurice said, but I agree with Porter said. For me, I'm looking at like the hood mentality. So shit.
That's $5,000.
I said, I'm looking for it. You're right. I'm gonna probably need to pay some bills, but the bill's gonna be paid. What I need to do is,
I'm gonna be doing some
I'm
wrong.
looking at that shit like, shit, well, I got me 5.
That's $5,000, bro. $5,000 is $5,000 no matter how you look at it, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you, Maurice, but I agree with Porter too. I'm gonna be tricked, so I'm gonna go on. I go more to Porter side because I'm gonna be like, shit.
Let me,
5 bands.
okay,
That's
let's say this.
5 bands. It's 5 bands.
Okay,
bro.
just say you homeless and it's $300 to get this hotel right. So no, so if I give you $100, how the hell is that $100 gonna help you if it costs $300 to get in a hotel?
Like Porter said, it depends on wherever you at. Of course, if you there, yeah, you might do that. But then, like if you in that bracket, the 90,000, you might wipe your ass with the shit and say. But if you in the hood and you that motherfucker tough, everybody in the hood is gonna be on their phone. You get yours, you get yours, you get
Marty,
yours.
you've been saying for a long time, right?
You
Right.
got that shit, dog, man. That be real.
Right.
You think like not saying your
My homeboy told me I think like a
You
woman.
do, 'cause I think
Yeah, I know I do.
That's how men think. They think like this retarded as hell. You
At least 800, huh?
See, Red said, I know, because she being real, though, like, that shit come to the hood, man. It's a holiday.
You right, but you figured me out. I do. I've been told that. I've been told I think like a woman.
It ain't come from you being single. Taking care of
Oh,
yourself.
okay. So with that being said, because most women are like this, they preserve.
Exactly. That's how you think.
They
That's how you
preserve.
think.
So if you're preserving, you gotta look at it then. Simo, that right there wasn't thinking like a woman. That right there was thinking like I don't know what you're thinking like. You know what I'm saying? But you right with it. Don't get me wrong. You right with it. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm not saying nothing that you said was wrong, because nothing you said was wrong. But what my point was just this. I was just adding to the fact that $5,000 to a certain class of people, yes, they're going to look at that different.
Right.
But when you bring it to that other class of people that ain't used to seeing that $5,000, like listen, like I said, rich people and middle class people, their kids go to private schools, right? So we looking at a tuition that they got to pay monthly. So that 5 bands could be that ain't the car note, that ain't the insurance, that ain't the motherfucking mortgage, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? What that is just straight up your child. You feel what I'm saying? So $5,000 is still $5,000, bro. Because if you can count out $5,000 and just give it out like that, then yeah, you right. It ain't anything to you. But a person in the hood, if my kid's tuition 300, nigga, hey, bro, man, god damn, this school cost, man, this school $300 a month.
Right. And it's the feeling they're gonna get to have it, because they ain't never, it don't come like that.
You feel what I'm saying?
They gonna feel like them big boys at that time. I don't give a fuck if that shit land that weekend. If them motherfuckers take that $5,000 and go to the club and ball out that weekend, but that weekend they gonna get whatever feeling they wanted to get out that shit, and to them it's gonna be well worth spent, because you know what I'm saying? You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
and then look, my point is this, and then y'all, you know, we getting the red light, y'all, so we gotta get ready to wrap this up.
Yeah.
My point is this: $5,000, right, to a person in the hood compared to somebody that's in the rich or middle class area, right? Let's just bring up a store. Let's bring up a high class store like Saks Fifth Avenue, right? Okay. A person in the hood may go on Saks Fifth Avenue how many times in their life?
You should say Target.
No, we ain't gonna say Target. No, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. Let's say Saks. How many times do you think a person that's in the hood is gonna go into Saks in their lifetime? I say about 2. And that's probably 2 income taxes. And they ain't going in the same year.
Well, Saks is an expensive store.
Very expensive store.
So a person
Tiffany's or whatever.
So
you know
a person like me with my life, the life that I live,
yeah,
I don't care if they gave me $10,000 stimulus check. I still wouldn't go in there.
Okay. Hold on, bro. I got it. Okay, so you would never go in there.
No.
Okay.
Because I don't fit into that.
Wait. So my point being is this. Because again, now on top of that, would you consider yourself? I mean, now what class do you consider yourself in? Tax class do you consider yourself in?
I consider myself as not poor, but
above poor.
Above poor.
Okay, so you
just
average.
A little bit.
So then we're gonna say average.
Not upper middle class, but lower middle class.
Okay, lower middle class. So average.
Right.
Average. Okay, so even if you had a $10,000 stimulus check, you still wouldn't go into Saks.
Mm-mm.
You lower at so you're you're average, right? Now, let's say a person that is upper middle class, rich. I'm gonna tell you something right now. They're not going into City Trends.
Nope.
They're not going into Gabe's. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, listen. When they go into a store, they're gonna spend $500 for a shirt. They may spend $650, $800 for a pair of jeans.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So those people, $5,000 can be spent up in 6 outfits.
Right. Let me ask you this right here.
And this is on a regular basis.
So if you got $10,000 stimulus check, you'll go up in there and buy something.
Where?
You
in Saks?
Yeah.
I would do it for the experience.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why I wouldn't.
But I know that I can't do it on the regular.
I wouldn't do it then. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why not?
Because if I go up there and buy a shirt for $2,000, what's that shirt gonna be worth 5 years from now?
Depending on how you take care of it.
But see, we all said it till we get it. That's just
Exactly.
That's like with the food stuff. How many of the food stuff they go in there and get the right shit to prepare the meal? You gonna get crab legs, you gonna get steak. That's the same thing with $5,000. But I'm saying that's the same thing with $5,000. Ain't nobody gonna think they gonna think the rich. Well, you go get T-bone. You're not gonna. If you get your check, you're not gonna go in there. You're gonna buy hot dogs with your check.
Hey,
you gonna buy beef. Instead of buying pork, you gonna buy beef.
Hey, bro. Look, bro said, ask a rich person for $5. Then to them, since it's nothing, then tell me what they say to you. Exactly. Come on now. That's why, man, like I said, when we talk about
I get what you're saying, but that depends on if a rich, because I've been around rich and rich street and rich corporate.
Right.
It depends on how your motive. If they see you trying to get it, they'll share it with you.
Yeah. Rich people. That's how rich.
Yeah,
That's how rich. Because I got well-to-do people in my family,
Right.
and they see how I move.
Yeah,
If I get in a situation, cuz what's going on? You need this, cuz I got you.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
because
So
that's because see, like man, people respect earners. You know what I'm saying? If you are earner, you are damn near guaranteed to get anything you want from a successful
Right.
person that's in your family or in your circle
it's just like
that notice your work.
right. It's just like my cuz called me today. He was like, "What's going on, cuz?" I said, "Man, finna get ready to pick up my partner. We about to head over to the studio. You on the grind, you know." He like, "Man, I like that, man." You know what I'm saying? He got money. He's and so he looking at what we're doing.
Shout out to Mo's cousin that Mo's family member that you know what I'm saying respect the grind because
Always looking out for me. Shout out to my cousin Johnny Wise Jr. and Donnell Jacobs. They always looking out for me. I appreciate that. I got y'all, man.
hey man,
Y'all already know.
Because the bottom line is this, y'all.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we are definitely trying to take this mug to a different level,
Right.
y'all. We are looking at different spectrums that we can, you know what I'm saying, come off on, man, or whatever, man. It's just man, it's a blessing to be able to do what we do and to have people recognize the work that we put in to get to where we're trying to get to. Basically, is what I'm saying.
But the point I was just saying, you know, like I got another cousin. She used to work for the IRS, and it's like, you know, people she know that lost their jobs and stuff like that. You know, even Bo said the other day when his uncle Greg came in and said they shut down the Social Security office and stuff like that. Like I said, like people that they've been on these jobs. Those are career jobs we're talking about.
Saying, big dog, right?
And $5,000 is a slap in the face. After I done lost my job, but you come giving me, it's like this right here, expect for me to still live the life that I'm living.
But here's the thing though, right?
You get what I'm saying? And so that's like to a middle class person, that's a slap in the face.
But that's why I said like when you classifying the people as in that 5,000, because like you said, yeah, you right. But middle class people that been working in these I'm sorry, I may cut you off, but people that's been working in like the mail carriers, you know what I'm saying? People that's been doing union jobs like that's not getting their fair share because of what's being these federal funds being cut off.
And then
I agree that it's not right, but at the same time, though, you get that 5,000 to the underprivileged people, bro, they ready to take off.
But guess what, though? Here's a bad thing with that. And now, I just read was last week. In order to, if there is a stimulus check for $5,000, you have to be made $50,000 or more to receive the $5,000. So the people in the hood is not gonna get $5,000 anyway.
Well, hey.
So
wishful thinking.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Wishful thinking.
So like I say, I mean, I tried to stay away from that because I said I wasn't gonna talk about no politics and none of the things going on.
But it's really not really talking about politics, bro. It's just really being aware. And again, man, like the whole thing started off about the shooting that happened at Akron.
Right.
And again, y'all, where this conversation led to basically is just we're not being.
We never stay on topic.
I mean, we do, but we don't. But this one really falls into everything because we are just really trying to say, basically, man, be aware of what our kids is not being aware of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to start being aware of that. We got to start letting our kids know what they need to know about certain things that they may not consider important until they get our age and then start wanting to try to catch up on it, man. We have to start enlightening these kids now and letting them know what they need to know, whether it's boring, like my man said in one of his comments earlier. Nowadays when we try to tell these kids something, they want to storm out the house and have attitudes and all of that. Hey man, back in the day, I wish we would try to storm out the house. We'd get, you know what I'm saying, dog called dog walk.
You couldn't even say dang.
Hey, you couldn't say none of that back in the day.
Exactly.
Wow, look at my mama wrong on the floor.
So you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, we got to get back to that, man. It ain't about the politics for real, y'all. It's a P word. It's not politics, it's parenting.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So again, man, shout out to my city, man. Um, prayers, prayers, man. Definitely to y'all, man. Like I said, shout out to my little man's Corday. He up in City Hospital, man, getting himself together. Um, like I said, man, I'm glad you woke up, bro. If you watching this podcast, if you get a chance to watch it, man, I'm glad you woke up. You know what I'm saying? Um, prayers to you, bro, and I'm gonna come and see you when I get up there.
But you know what? I know we about to end this,
Mm-hmm.
but in reality, like you just said, we got to stay prayed up because the way we're headed now is not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. So we have to stay prayed up, man.
Yeah, definitely gotta stay prayed up. God, like I said, and since I've been down here, man, y'all spiritual is something different, man. So I know I'm changing, bro, because I
Right.
feel it. Because the spiritual down here is different. I haven't been to church yet, but I'm definitely going. But yeah, the spiritual is.
And we got to stay prayed up, man, because it's about to get worse.
But
and that's why we have to just stay woke, be aware of everything what's going on right now. Because even with spending money, I do, I know I make mistakes. I go out to eat and stuff like that, but we have to, man, we got to be cautious, man, on
gotta definitely
a whole lot of stuff right now, man, because it's about to get harder and harder and harder.
It's gonna be a struggle, man, but it's always there's gonna always be a better day, man. But right now we gotta just do this right here, man. One day at a time. Let's stay focused on these kids, man. Let's stay being better parents. Let's be better people today, tomorrow than we was today.
Right.
Look, man, we hate this part of the show ending it, man, but you know what I'm saying? We got to get ready to get up out of here, man. Like I said, one more time, man, shout out to Akron, Ohio, man. We staying prayed up here at Big Cap for y'all. Shout out to all the fans tonight that was commenting, man. We thank y'all. I know it was a late show tonight, man, but we wanted to jump on here and show some love to the city, man. Shout out to Columbus, man. Y'all showed up and showed out tonight on this Big Cap podcast tonight. Shout out to the whole Preserve Visuals studios. Shout out to Big Cap. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mo Gotti. Man, listen, man. We love everybody, man. Mo Gotti, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Everybody just, put God first, man. Stay prayed up and let's keep striving for greatness.
For sure. Bo Reefer, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. Pray for my boy Portis and his family.
Oh yeah.
They've been going through a lot this month, last month.
Amen.
Family going through a lot this month.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Everybody else who's listening and might have some similar situations going on, man. Hope y'all make it through. Coming from Big Cap, from my boy Mo Gotti and my boy Portis, me, Tabitha, all of us over here right now.
And Bear.
And Bear.
Peace to the world, man. And y'all keep our boys in our prayers, man. And we're going to keep y'all in our prayers, man.
Hey, y'all.
Peace out.
Peace out.
To the planet, y'all, man. We are
Peace.
Peace.